we've just stopped at Stretcham Services, had some lunch and hit the road again.
Had some lunch, give the doggies a stride.
Yep.
In the dog walking area that's unfortunately flooded.
Yeah. Got to say the roads aren't too bad today, are they?
No, they're quiet. We got through Newport very quickly.
I know, which is unheard of. Back on the motorway, and we'll see you a little bit further down the road. So driving along, and something interesting has just happened. The sat-nav started shouting about, I should explain first, we're in Carlisle. Sat-nav started shouting about it being a clean air zone. So quickly pulled into B&Q car park. We've looked everywhere and we can't see if it is, which we think it is because we can find the policy, but it doesn't give charges or anything. So at the moment we're heading for a free park up, which is just underneath Carlisle Castle. Carlisle clean air zone. These are creeping in all over the place, aren't they?
We're not sure if it is. If you look online at the government website, it says it's not.
Yeah.
But our little sat nav just told us it is. So whether it's proposed or not, so if anybody knows, please let us know. We'll happily pay it if we have to.
Well, we've looked and we can't find anywhere to pay it, can we? Or
there's no online portal or
charges or anything.
Yeah.
And it doesn't list Carlisle on the ULEZ, LEZ, C clean air zones.
So I think it's probably the sat nav having a blip because it tells me off for speeding when I'm not.
But it does have there's a policy document for the council saying it about it being a clean air zone, but maybe it's just a load of waffle, who knows.
I think it's a policy document. We've not gone past any signs or cameras that say congestion charge.
No.
So it's not like cities we've been in where it's gone, you are 100% in the zone.
Yeah.
So we've seen nothing to believe the sat nav.
No. Yeah, we had a look for somewhere free to park up tonight, and this place popped up on Park for Nights. So we'll see what it's like. The only downside it says is there's some noise from trains, but I think that's probably fine. We'll see when we get there. Good evening. We don't normally say good evening, but we've arrived at our first stop. Let me just lock the van and I can tell you a little bit more about it. So, we're at Carlisle Castle, which is just behind me there. Pippa's legged it. So yeah, we've parked in the car park here. You can see we're completely on our own. They have dedicated bays for caravans and motorhomes. It's free overnight and I believe it's about £3.50 during the day. I'll take you over there and we can double check it afterwards. But yeah, it wasn't a bad journey up. So this castle is about 900 years old. Carlisle is the only city in Cumbria and it's famous for its castle, Hadrian's Wall and Carr's water biscuits, in that order. It's a free stop. There's a nice place for the dogs to have a run here. There's a park over by there, look.
Apparently they shut the gates at 8.
Yeah.
Allegedly, but whether they do. And they open them again at 6:30 AM. Holly! Charles, come back!
You doing? Come here, bud. Good morning.
Good morning!
We had a good night last night. It was a lovely quiet sleep, apart from the trains, but we slept, well, I slept so well.
Yeah,
I didn't hear them.
The trains kind of die off in the wee hours and yeah, it was very quiet, wasn't it? No problems at all. Got
up this morning, put a little bit of money on because we're having a slower start this morning. We're shattered today. So I put, I think, £2.10 on to stay till 11 o'clock.
Yeah, or it's £3.80, isn't it?
£3.80 all day.
£3.80 all day, and overnight, as we mentioned, is free.
Yeah, so it was great. There was just us and one other van last night. It's 11:15 now, so we are going to head off to
Kelpies.
The Kelpies. We're so excited. We've been waiting to go to the Kelpies for 3 years.
Well, we keep seeing pictures and videos of them. It's like, well, we need to get there. So today we will get there, come rain or shine. And At the moment it's been rain.
It has been rain. It rained all night, I think. We're prepared, aren't we?
We are, and you know, this stop, great little stop. We'll pop the what 3 words in as well.
I think it'd be great for looking around Carlisle, wouldn't it? But we're not going to do that today because this is a Scottish trip, so we need to get up to Scotland today because we've got 6 full weeks to explore, which by the recommendations you're sending to us is not nearly long enough.
We've got plenty of recommendations, and the only other thing about this car park is they do say they shut the gates at 8 p.m. and open them at 6:30, and there's a £45 release fee should you need to get out, but
they didn't
shut them last night. But saying that, it was quiet. There was no cars doing donuts and loud music
nothing
and things.
at all.
Great little stop.
Just
really
the odd
is.
train now and again going past, and that was it. So great sleep and time to hit the road, isn't it?
Yep, time to go.
Let's go. Nearly there.
Nearly there.
Here it comes. We've arrived!
We're here. Time to sail around, time to go home.
And we've made it to the Kelpies at last. There we are.
Finally arrived.
And then the mini Kelpies over there. It's raining. But we're going to walk over and have a look, aren't we?
Well, we're going to have a look. We've parked up in the car park. It's £5.50 for day parking.
Yep.
And at 5:30 we've been told to go to the hut, and we pay for the overnight. I think it's £12.50.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's that.
It's £12.50. There's toilets on site, but there's a stern, and everybody should abide by it, of course. Do not empty your chemical waste down the toilets.
No.
They're very clean and tidy and sorted. There's bins, and you know you're in Scotland when it's raining and it's cold, and there's ice cream over there.
Yeah. And they're queuing for it as well.
Oh yeah, and there's puddles on the grass that the swans are in, so we've had a bit of rain.
Yeah, there's the swans. So we're going to have a wander around the Kelpies. We'll have a look, and then we're going to walk down to the Falkirk Wheel, aren't we? Apparently it's about an hour and a half walk down the canal. So that's our plan for today.
Yeah, so it's spotting with rain. It's not too heavy. The sky is actually blue, so it's brightening up, which is great.
Yep.
But the weather's not going to put us off. We're out.
No.
The doggies are in their coach ready. And we're wrapped up warm too. So yeah, looking forward to this one.
Yep. Let's go.
So these were designed by an artist called Andy Scott. There's actually 2 sets of the smaller ones. One's travelling around the world on tour, and these here. So what they did, they allowed the artist to make this. It's made of steel, and then it was upscaled to make the big ones over there. And the Kelpies are a mythical horse that grow to have 100 times the strength of a normal horse, based on the heavy horses used in the industry, farming, agricultural industry in Scotland through the years. This is 30 metres high, and there's 928 of these plates. There's 7,918 of these buck bolts holding it together. Amazing piece of engineering. Kelpie, and that one, they weigh pretty much the same. They weigh 300 tons.
Wow, each.
So that's a chunky old Kelpie.
It's a big boy, isn't he?
The Kelpies and the Forth and Clyde Canal extension were open in 2015 by Princess Anne. We've seen Del Boy's Capri and his 3-wheeler at the Motor Museum, and now we've seen Uncle Albert's boat in the canal by.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth.
Going to get to the Falkirk Wheel. They've shut the towpath down.
Yeah, they seem to be doing an upgrade on the lot, putting in some new locks, monuments, and there's a diversion in place, but it's not very well signposted.
and it's going to take us ages to actually do the diversion compared. So we thought what we'll do is we'll walk back along the canal. It was a nice walk.
Yeah.
And then we'll drive down to the wheel tomorrow.
Yes, we will definitely see it after all the recommendations.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for those.
At the moment, don't set off thinking you can walk the whole canal to get to the wheel. You can't.
No, and we're about an hour to this point, so it's about an hour and a half each way.
Yeah.
The diversion would have added an hour, so yeah, it would have been a 4-hour walk, which we'd normally be up for, but it's a little bit windy and rainy today, so we'll plod back and have a cuppa.
Yep.
Feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately.
Got to film this. This is where the vans are parked, but look, the sun's come out behind me. It's been peeing down all the walk, and then we come back, arrive in the car park, and there it is. So it does sunshine in Scotland. Anyway, looks like there's only 2 of us here tonight. Well, maybe 3. So I've got to go up the hut later and pay for the parking for tonight. So at 5:30 I've got to go up the hut.
I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Wait, hold on. Put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Good morning.
Good morning. And that was a quiet night, wasn't it?
Oh, it was lovely. Really nice sleep here, considering the motorway is just to the side of us there. Didn't hear it.
The lorries are bombing by quite quickly, but
Yeah, they sort of, it went quite quiet around about 10 o'clock, and then I never heard the lorries till about 7 this morning.
no, it's really good.
Mm.
Yeah, so I went to the hut last night around 6 o'clock, and you pay for the night park, which was £12.50, and they give you a little leaflet to put in your window. And you also get a free hot or cold drink down at the cafe as well, so that's really great. And the only thing to remember is you need to be off site by no later than 11. The cars start to arrive. You're welcome to park here all day, you just got to pay for the all day. But
Yeah, so I would say top tip, arrive after 5:30, pay for the night, and then you've got until 11 tomorrow morning to see the Kelpies.
yes,
Whereas we arrived early yesterday, so we had to pay the £5.50. But I mean, we arrived at lunchtime, so we got our money's worth. It was fine. This morning we're going to the Falkirk Wheel.
we are. We're going to take a drive, because as we said, we've done that. We didn't quite get there yesterday, so it's a drive this morning. So we'll see how long that takes. The rain is coming again, but it's fairly warm. We'll take
It's
that.
fine. It's fine.
We'll take that. And so it's a goodbye to the Kelpies. So really would recommend coming to this place.
Definitely. I know everyone has it on their list to come, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
It is, and it gets very busy. There was, I think, in the end, about 22 vans here last night.
Yes.
So it's
No, there was only 2 of us yesterday afternoon, and then suddenly at 5:30, because they all knew, they all started piling in. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, great. And of course you can park up if you come down the bottom end near to the motorway. Don't be scared of the motorway. Cracking view of the Kelpies straight through. So
Yeah.
you know, we've had a. I'm looking at them now, and they're stunning. They really are beautiful.
yeah, and they also they're mindful of safety here as well. They ask that you park and then don't park directly next to a van. Leave a space of 1.
Yeah, which
So-
everyone did last night.
Yeah,
Right,
let's go.
Falkirk Wheel. We're here. I
We
think
are.
we're going to leave that video there because we've got so much, and we want to show you Falkirk Wheel next time and where we go next,
Yeah,
because it was pretty special.
it was, and we fitted so much in a short space of time, and the recommendations keep coming. So we really appreciate
Yeah.
those. Thank you.
And we're taking your recommendations as well. We're in a recommendation tonight, actually. We would love more recommendations. This trip's grown arms and legs, hasn't it? Let's face it.
It has. I think once we've landed and looked around and gone, wow, there's so much to see. You know, we like to take our time, extended the time we're going to be on the road just to get what we want done, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, now we are aiming to be back home in June. That's quite a long time away.
Well, yeah, today is the 11th of April.
I know, I can't believe it's that date already. Where's the year gone so far?
I know, and the sun is starting to show itself, so that's all good. We even got some solar in the panels today.
We did, and it was warm. We had a walk around. Anyway, that's in a later video. We'll show you that in a couple of days' time. We are having a fabulous time. We are absolutely loving it. We are loving your recommendations. You're sending them on Facebook, you're sending them by email and on YouTube. So yeah, keep them coming, please, because we do take them. At the moment, we're costing up ferries because we fancy a little bit of island hopping, but we're having a look to see which ones we fancy first. So if any of you have done motorhome Scottish island hopping, we would love to hear from you.
Yes, because as we said, there is a lot to choose from.
Yes.
We are completely spoilt for choice, so we're kind of at your mercy as to where we go.
Yeah.
Within reason, of course. So yeah, we would welcome those suggestions.
We would.
Based on your experience.
Yeah. So we've got some birthdays.
We do.
We've got some birthdays. Actually, they're late birthdays.
So got a happy birthday to Nick. Happy 60th birthday.
Happy birthday, Nick.
Indeed.
Happy birthday, Leslie. And your lovely sister Donna sent us that message and said, could we give you a shout out and wish you a very happy birthday for yesterday. And we would also like to say happy birthday to Jay. And that's from Dawn, who loves you very, very much.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Happy birthday, Jay.
Yeah, so we got happy birthday Jay, Leslie and Nick. And we've also got a coffee to say thank you to, and it's from Paul and Therese Guy, who they said they've been to the Kelpies, they think they're amazing. They're doing Scotland again in June. So we might pass you on the road, you never know.
They do,
we'll be coming back and you'll be coming up.
And you were right, they were amazing.
Yeah.
Particularly at night as well. I mean, they're amazing to see them.
They are, they're beautiful.
By day, but at night, wow, the colours, wasn't it?
Yeah, really. It's a great first stop as you come up to Scotland. It's really something we highly recommend, either coming up or going back down again. Get to the Kelpies, have a look. The Falkirk Wheel, which will be in our next video, along with another place we visited. There's a lot around here, around Fife, and you know, we're enjoying it. I don't want to give too much away. But it's really exciting because there's so much to see. Can you tell I'm excited?
All excited, yeah. Except, you know, we can't give away too much, can we?
Tell you what, we're pretty devastated about though. The burnt bread rolls, we can't get any. Where are we looking? In the wrong place? I don't know. But those very, very dark bread rolls with the burnt tops, we had them last time we came up, and we can't. I went to Asda's and they never had any. I was disgusted.
But for those that don't know what they are, it's kind of a Scottish kind of thing. Well, they double burnt, or
yeah.
So they're intentionally double fired, and they're really tasty.
Yeah. Why aren't they a thing in England and Wales? Why aren't they a thing?
You can't find them, can you?
Yeah, it's crazy. We should have them. We need to start a petition to get these double-fired bread rolls into, well, first of all, get them into the shops in Scotland, because I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah.
And we need them down south too.
Yeah.
And on that rant...
yeah, as we said, we're not going to give away too much of where we've been, gone and seen.
This is going to be an exciting trip. We're going to do lots of different things, because I think a lot of people come and just do the NC 500. Well, we're not going to do that. We might touch parts of it, but we're going to do something different.
Slightly different, off the beaten track.
And we really fancy those islands. But first of all, we need to get ourselves up the East Coast. And I think the East Coast has a lot to offer. Certainly, if you could see where we are tonight, right now, it's got a lot to offer. Yeah.
So that's us all wrapped up and set for a night. The wind is picking up a bit, but we're not going to tell you where we are. But we have recently been to Fraser's Ridge. If you don't know where that is, you'll have to wait and see. And it's a goodbye from us.
Bye.